Hi guys, I am doing my video that I promised on UFOs, and I'm going to be looking at a number of different questions, and I might have to break this up into two videos. We'll see how things go, and please forgive any background noise, anything like that. So what I'm going to be looking at is I want to ask my connection to Spirit, also the Holy Spirit, the Creator. If America truly has kept bodies of quote unquote aliens, ETs, whatever, however way, visitors from another planet. So that's my main question. And I'm going to use the Earth and Bone Oracle cards in case you're wanting to know. Okay. And it's by Syrian Shadow. And they spell that S-I-R-I-A-N with the last name of Shadow. Okay. I might have to pause this also, people coming in and out. So please be patient. All right, so we want to know, is the USA in possession of ET bodies that they have kept? And I read in pairs, so I'll be pulling two cards at a time. All right. These ones kind of stick together. All right, we get Fate. And its keywords are cycles, alignment, decisive moments, and opportunistic events. I'm going to say yes, even just with this one card. Yes. And I get Ascension. Oh my God. Okay, isn't it a beautiful card? I love butterflies. And its keywords are transformation, end of cycle, beginnings. So it's like the end of one cycle and the opening up of another. Change, metamorphosis. Yes, I think that is an affirmative through Fate and Ascension that we do, and I think with Ascension is that we are transforming our technologies. We're getting a lot out of it, much more than even just what, in various, I'm getting like a sense of various ways that this technology that they're uncovering could be used, not just in one particular way. I feel like there's multitude of ways that something can be used that they're discovering. Okay. And they are also, both cards speak of an end cycle. And with Fate, well, the first word is cycles, but it brings up cycles, okay? And opportunistic events, that totally is a yes to me. And then the other card, Ascension, where we're talking about the end of a cycle and the beginning of another, is really telltale also. I think we have incorporated or been incorporating, filtering down some of the stuff that they're learning, which wouldn't really be a big surprise. And we're at a new beginning of, I think, implementation and using what they've gained and learned. And I think that, though I'm thinking right now, and I asked initially about remains, I think we're also talking about remains of their craft, and that they do have remains of inhabitants, pilots, as they said. Yeah. And they're learning a lot scientifically. And that change of metamorphosis, it makes me feel like they're learning maybe about how they can change, or how their anatomy would be different, and specifically with its needs. Let's see what else. I'm going to pull 2 more cards on that topic, because I was going to ask another question about the craft, but it makes sense that the hit I got took me first to the craft and then about the people. Well, I call them people, but beings, the pilots of some of these craft that may have crashed, and I definitely feel like they have both with this reading. So, got 2 questions in there for one. Now let's see the next 2 cards that come up. Are time, with an hourglass here, and crossed. That's interesting. So, time is planning, making decisions, leaving comfort, and taking risks. That would make sense. They're taking a risk to come here. I think they know that we'll shoot them down. And other countries too. And the other card we get is crossed. Choices, stuck, searching for purpose, daydreaming, indecision. I think stuck. So yes, I believe it shows that they've gotten stuck here. And time, I think the time is not only showing that the risk that they took involving coming here and knowing that they might, but I feel like this time attached is just like they're almost saying, like, it's just a matter of time until you guys find out more about the vehicles and the personnel that are stored. Because the answer is yes. And searching for purpose, it's like we're meant to meet each other. I think that's also them learning about our world and things here. It's like they're researching us and we're researching them, for sure. And I feel like that fate card earlier in Ascension makes it feel like this is meant to be. We're meant, it's going to come out. Okay. I'll pull 2 more. Can't help it. Portal. Ooh, that is so interesting, because I believe from reports that they have underwater and as well as air. So here we're dealing with portals, and this card's interesting. It's originality, idealism, progression, opening, assessing. So I really feel like it's going to talk about something about a portal, and maybe where they have specifically crashed or something like that. Writer. Oh my goodness. Movement, quick decisions, progress, excitement. I feel like that's us. seeing them, I think we knew when they would be coming out of this area. I think that area was watched maybe by our security, and they knew when they might expect them. So this doesn't make me think that it makes me think that it may have been more forced down than some failure on the part of their vehicle. The writer that's all excited and everything totally makes me feel like our secret people. They know where the portals are. They know where to expect them to come and go from. They're mapping those. That's what I get. Okay, now I'll share a bit my limited experience, or lack of, with what are called aliens or ETs. It came through a dream, and I had a dream one night that they were trying to, it was lucid, they were grays, what are described as grays, the big head and the large almond dark eyes. They were trying to take me from my bed, and I woke up in the dream and knew what their intentions were and thought, oh no, that's not happening. I do not permit this. And I felt like I would be like definitely checked out and probed, and it's like, I don't know what their agenda is, and I just called out, oh, Holy Mother of God, save me. And with my plea for divine intercession definitely helped, because like they were like out. That ended. They were not going to touch me. So that's my experience, and that is why I have a very limited experience, is that I really don't want to be one of those people that they decide to learn about. So it's like, no, I'm not allowing that. It's a line you do not cross. And I haven't really had like any other dreams about them or anything, but I absolutely believe that they are interdimensional in their abilities to cloak and pop in and out. And I think that there are definitely portals or grids along the earth that make this more easy, with more ease, better portals. And we'll one day, I feel like, learn all of this, and that will be to our benefit, because it will help us to take care of our planet better, which has definitely come up in other readings as a concern of theirs. And another thing is, I don't think that, just like all human beings are not necessarily kind in their disposition, I think the same can be said for other life out there. But I think the life that has been reaching us, for the most part, I think is good and not out to take over the planet. As has been said, if they wanted to, they have way more technology than we do, and it would have been done. So I do not believe that that is their primary intention. So I'm going to ask, why did they come here? Why do other beings come to this planet? I mean, I know to learn, but Like, are they trying to mine DNA? Ooh, they collect it from other various places they go, not just Earth. It's like they're cataloging life in the universe. Okay, that just came to me. Want to get these really shuffled well. So, do non-human visitors to this planet that might be from another planet, galaxy, well, planets are in galaxies, do they take samples and, like, human DNA? Do they procure it? I'm getting a yes intuitively, but let's just see, because that's probably my own bias. I get apprentice. Okay. And that says higher education, knowledge, beliefs, wisdom. Yes, I think they do. And it is, to learn about it. Flora, fauna, and human, as well as other animals, because we are animals. we forget. And the second card is cage. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to say yes, they do. And I think that's when they do take people and abduct them. And cage says independence, freedom, revelation, release, reclaiming. So yes. Look, there's a... What's in that cage? Actually, the cage is empty on this picture. What's behind it is some kind of... What the heck? Well, I can't quite make out what it is. But it could be like a flower here that we have down below. Let's see. Look at it and tell me what you think. I think that they take definitely samples of not just human DNA, but other, like I said, flora and fauna, or trees and all kinds, and other animals besides humans. I think we're just part of the planet, and it's odd. They see us as part of this planet, and we seem to be under this illusion that we're separate from it. How about that? So when we put these two together, yes, they're definitely taking things, but also this card speaks of like releasing it as well. So they take a sample, but they don't, maybe they're wanting to let us know we don't keep you. We release you. And it is revelation and reclaiming power. Yeah, they definitely want to learn. But I also feel like they're saying that they, at the same time, take and hold you against your will for some amount of time. Maybe you agreed to it before birth, who knows? But there's the apprentice, there is learning and knowledge, and these two just go hand in hand. There's that one. Okay. All right, I want to know if they are going to, within 10 years. Last time I asked within 5, and that was maybe a bit too soon. But I want to know within 10 years if they will be making themselves worldwide known, like show up all over the globe and at once, you know, like if you went online, you'd see newsflash, you know, Ohio, Brazil, you know. Are they ever going to mass appear worldwide so that governments can't deny their existence? Are they ever going to appear and communicate in a way that the world will know of their existence, despite our government's attempts to control what we know? I want to get these really shuffled. So will they show worldwide within 10 years and communicate to us in a way that the governments can't deny? Okay, let's see what I get. First card is Conjurer. Look at that. Even with the pentacles on this, in the round shape and the star, it makes me feel like they definitely could come in mass. And the card on Conjurer is Higher Self, Subconscious, Influencing Creation. Next card that I want to read with it is Ascension. Conjurer and Ascension. And again, just to remind you, Ascension is transformation, the end of a cycle and the beginning of another, change and metamorphosis. And a lot of people are talking these days about how we are changing and raising our conscious level of knowing, and like recognizing that we are all interconnected, that we are all one. And that came to me in a dream long before I ever heard of anyone using those terms, and it just about blew my socks off, you know, when I found out it was a very prevalent saying now, before I'd never heard it before. So to me, yes, they will appear in a way that our governments cannot deny, and I think numerous fashion, and it will bring about a great change, and it will end an era and begin a new one, and that would sure make sense. And Conjurer, someone's calling them. You know, maybe there's going to be someone that knows how to contact them, and maybe more than one person. It could be more of us demanding more information, and this could even push forward within 10 years. Some kind of more visible satisfaction and proof to humans of who they are and that they're here, and like a connection is made. It sure feels like someone's able to call them, but I feel that it is the calling perhaps of our own greater desire to know more about what various governments have knowledge of. Interestingly enough, the next two cards I'm pulling in a pair are Adversary and Fate again. So I'm going to go over Adversary. Hard work, diligence, progress, challenges, adversity. And again, we're dealing with a cycle coming up. So maybe the time frame of within 10 years, let's say give or take some time either, side of that, I think there is a saying that there is a cycle of time coming up where there is going to be this revelation. And that was even one of the words in one of the other cards before this. But adversary and fate, I feel like I'm looking at the military for sure. And I think there is concern about using whatever knowledge that they have gleaned from down to craft without ethical boundary. This adversity, because it's also got hard work connected to it and progress, that makes me feel like it's technology. And the adversity is like dealing with a defensive level, in my opinion. And fate, cycles, alignment, decisive moments, opportunistic events. Can't say opportunities apparently. I also think they'll be pushing, people trying to push that they are not our friends. I gotta pull another couple. Okay, roots and sage. There's wisdom. They've known, I feel like they almost know this planet better than we do. Endowment, ancestry, memory, legacy, tradition. That's roots. And sage is harmony, acceptance, calm, serenity, patience. I feel like that's them. I feel like they do. They have known of us for a long time and been watching our evolution. Our ancestors and up to present day. So, yes, I definitely believe that they've got a lot more patience. They know our legacy, our tendencies. They've watched our ancestors. They know our traditions, some of them. What, our temperament is like, I'm sure, by being shot at and whatnot. But I see a calmness, on their part. Okay, we have some kind of siren going off. So I'm going to stop right here. And I'm just going to say, I'll be dropping in to give you some more tea on this. Let me know what you think. And I hope that you guys are having a great day. Bye.